Okay, hello guys. So I kind of thought I'd make a follow-up. I reacted to the Block Tales Demo 5 trailer last time around, and this time I'm going to react to a few videos related to it because absolutely no one asked for it. Alright, so we'll be reacting to this magic video, and then we'll react to this Eok video over here afterwards. Let's get on with it.
If you like Roblox and haven't watched the new Block Tales Demo 5 teaser yet, let me warn you, your head will explode.
I can confirm my head did explode, guys.
The new teaser for the next chapter looks incredibly promising. A lot of crazy places, enemies, and features are shown.
Yeah, like fucking getting smited out of the sky is a feature.
Which you don't want to miss out on. It looks like the long wait will pay off well, as this looks like it will be the best chapter so far. Let's look into some details and slight predictions for Demo 5, from what we know so far. Also, we're super close to 20k subs,
Shut up.
let's get there before the year ends. The teaser begins at the sword fight on the Heights region.
That's what I said. I said exactly, this is Sword Fight on the Heights 4. Bro, you cannot tell me I'm a fucking retro slob anymore.
With some obstacles shown. This scene shows where we land after flying in a helicopter, so this could be the first place we get to in Demo 5.
Again, like I said, the helicopter, this is the first place, as I said.
The bushes shown in this image are the ones you can see across this area. This place directly leads to this area, where we can see some more obstacles. Take a look at this place, which is the outskirts of the faction Trinity's base. Its color grading is different from the image that was shared with us, as you can see. The painting over there connects to the Mona Lisa badge.
Okay, what? What the hell is the Mona Lisa badge? Okay, guys, I have no idea what this is, and I do not think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm wondering what the hell the faction trinity is, because I don't know what that actually is. I didn't play back in 2009.
This area shows the base for the Redcliffe faction, along
Yep, like I said, Redcliffe.
with this fight scene. Both of these scenes, and this picture, are all in the same area. These stairs are in the Overseer building, and this leads to the place in this picture, as you can.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry I keep pausing it like I did last time, but... Oh, it's called the Overseer. That's what I was gonna say, yeah. I had no idea what it was last time around, so it's good that I get the name now. And this is a pretty damn cool location. I, I haven't been keeping up with recent screenshots and snapshots, and basically leaks of any kind, so it's kind of cool to see these for the first time.
See here. This scene shows a broken bridge, where you have to use the ship in a bottle. This leads to the place with the frogs in this picture, and the background looks like it's near this region, at the Knights of the Splintered Skies base. This feature is a new slingshot card, which lets you attack 3 enemies at once.
Yes! As I reacted originally, this might be the greatest thing to ever come out of Block Tales, at least for me personally. I love the slingshot, I live the slingshot, I main the slingshot for all my life.
A new paintball weapon is showcased in this fight, which gives a new status effect. At the final scene, we can see Telemon striking down some enemies.
Oh, so it was Telemon smiting the enemies. I was wondering, thank God that isn't a weapon, bro.
This scene was shown in a picture shared with us earlier. The third enemy from the right was originally this, but it got changed to this guy in the teaser. Demo 5 is releasing very soon, as the teaser says. I was hoping it would release this month or the next, but all hope was shattered as they're yet to finish 7 OST.
No. No. No, man. It's coming out in February. I said it come out in like 3, 4 days from now. Damn it, man. I really have to be checking more on Discord for all the leaks and all the release date predictions.
And will only finalize by February. And yeah, what the teaser said was pretty inaccurate, and they just kept that statement there like that. Let's believe that the wait's gonna be worth it. I'd like to see your thoughts on the teaser and predictions for Demo 5. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, shut up, bro. I don't care. Okay, so let me give my thoughts on this magic video. So I was actually pretty excited to see it, even if it was only 2 minutes. But honestly, I'm sorry, Magic Bro. I know you have 20k subs, but the video let me down. I feel like it's a complete disappointment, especially for the title. Yep. Okay, I'm doing some self-reflection now on that. But yeah, that's about it for this first video. Now let's move on to Eok's video about things I missed in the Demo 5 teaser.
We just got some massive news from Blocktail.
Hi yo! Bro, this guy has a mic that's nearly comparable to mine.
So apparently there's this thing called the Creator Awards, and I never really paid much attention to it, mainly because it's not an official Roblox award ceremony, and I already made videos on that. But on top of that, this award show already featured Blocktails last year, and not much really happened with that. Like, I don't even think the devs even acknowledged the fact that they won Game of the Year by that award show. So for all those reasons, I am kind of ashamed to admit that when I first heard about this, I kind of did not give a until apparently this happened. They
My reaction entirely, bro. I was gonna do the full GIF thing until it showed up.
partnered with Blocktails and dropped a massive Demo 5 teaser, and they dropped some release info at the end of that teaser. So today I'll be going over each and every little scene to talk about some of the stuff that you might have missed, like Easter eggs, secret references, theories, and all that good stuff. Of course, do let me know if I miss anything, like there could be a reference to something that I might not realize because I just have absolutely zero knowledge of it. So anyways, let's just get straight into it. Already looking at the first frame, we see a bunch of stuff. First off, we're in the sword fight on the heights
Did I tell you? What did I tell you? I'm gonna keep rubbing this in until it releases, bro.
arena, which is Shadletsky's game, of course. We can also see statues of people sword fighting on the heights, because if you didn't know, that's kind of the whole point of the game. But we also see this NPC up here that we can either talk to or just throw hands with, who knows at this point. We could also see some type of mini game or obstacle course, where I'm pretty sure all we gotta do is just jump across each platform before they disappear. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. And lastly, we see the camera going towards this staircase, and maybe there's something pretty important going on once we reach the top of
Yeah, Demo 5 final boss is up there. I'm predicting it.
that very staircase. Now, as soon as we transition to the next shot, we see this yellow guy wearing a blue top hat. Now, you're gonna notice this fella a couple of times, so he might actually have something to do with the story, and I'm calling it right now, he's related to Finn McCool. Look at those sunglasses. Now, as we move on to the next shot, we see that very same yellow guy with the blue top hat, but behind him, we also see a stand that says info and a sign that talks about the heights, and maybe they go over its history or the lore behind the location. Now, this tells me that this is gonna be our pit stop right before entering the sword fight on the heights.
This would be disappointing if we go straight from this place to the sword fights on the heights, which I feel will be like the climax of it all. I feel like between that we might have like a sandy desert region like what we saw in Demo 4, and then we might go through the 3 Roblox kingdoms. Or the 4, whatever.
Arena. Now you can see some flags, a wheel, a room, and a couple of residents, but I feel like none of these contribute to anything in the story. Although these repeating jester hats do look kind of interesting. And one pretty noticeable thing is this helicopter in the back. There is a helicopter in Bisville, and one of the old Demo 5 teasers has shown that we are going to be using that helicopter. However, one thing that I do notice is that this guy is probably going to be in the helicopter with us and not Jerry, which is sad. I would have preferred if we had more time with Jerry. Near the end, we see a shop, and I'm pretty sure there's probably nothing too special about it. We might get a new card or some items or something like that. In this next shot, we see another statue. So this could be, we could already be in the sword fight on the heights arena. And we also see this little obstacle course that we gotta go over. This kind of reminds me of Super Mario. Like, I forgot which game specifically, but one of the 3D games had these little platforms that just like, you have something pushing.
Shut up. Bro, Blocktails is literally inspired by Paper Mario, so shut up!
Out of it, then it pushes back in. I vividly remember like a whole Mario Party minigame about it, and like epic minigames even like copied off of it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going so off topic. Like when I saw this, I think I just had some elite childhood memory pulled out of nowhere. Okay, back to where we were. There's this little thing with an outline at the top, so it's probably something important. I can't really tell what it is. Maybe my computer's resolution is just really buns, or maybe it's just so far away that no one can tell. But when I look at it, it looks like a really thin treasure chest. So yeah, I'll just say it's not anything too important, but let me know what y'all think that is. My brain might just be completely blanking out right now, and maybe I'll figure it out tomorrow. In this next shot, we see the castle of the Wizards of the Astral Isles clan. Obviously, as you can tell with their logo being shown everywhere. We also see some shops selling fruits, I think, and teapots. And if you look closely, there's also someone casually painting the Mona Lisa. Wait, hold on. Loki, I might be onto something.
I'm yapping about this now. Two videos, both of them yapping about the Mona Lisa.
Well, maybe painting just seems to be a pretty reoccurring aspect of this chapter. We are gonna see more of it later on in the trailer. Now we're moving on to the Red Cliff territory, and would you look at that, it's you again. But this time with a whole group of musicians. I think they might be selling us instrument cards, like maybe a guitar or something for support. But that's just what I think would be cool. For all we know, this could be absolutely nothing. Something else that I noticed were these blue flags, especially when there's red flags everywhere else. So maybe they made peace with another clan. However, the logo still is the same. It is strange though how this area is barricaded. One last thing is that clock at the end. Now, this probably means absolutely nothing, but the wait for Demo 5 has probably corrupted my mind for so long that I'm choosing to believe that it does mean something.
We feel that pain, brother. We all feel that pain.
So the clock says 3:05, which who knows what the hell that could mean. But I'm just gonna assume it means nothing, so let's just move on. Okay, so in this next scene, we're in the tower of the Overseer clan, and we're going up a spiraling staircase. There's not much to say here, but there is a bottle with particles in it, and the other bottles don't, so who knows. Maybe the great Floxinasi Nihila Pilification's cousin lives there or something. There's not much to say here either. It looks like a flooded coliseum. It could be a reference to something, but I don't really know. And we're gonna be using the ship in a bottle card once again, and we'll most likely see some frogs here, so yeah, super exciting. There's pretty much nothing going on in this scene, although I do wonder what that one guy who reviews Roblox wood grains has to say about this. We then see a new slingshot card in action, and this one does splash damage. I bet your slingshot mains are probably kicking their feet up in the air
Brother.
right now. But that doesn't excuse the fact that slingshot users are the worst and rocket launcher is far better.
The only thing stopping me from straight up humping my computer in the face right now is the fact I can't afford another one right now.
Oh yeah, we're also fighting some core blocks people, and they have a T-Rex with them for some reason. We're also in the sword fight on the Heights arena at this point, and there's statues everywhere. It then cuts to us using the brand new paintball weapon. I'm pretty sure it replaces the boss lot, and from the looks of it, it does 500 damage. And it breaks shield and paints them. I'm pretty sure this is a new status effect, although I have no clue what it does. Let me know your theories in the comments. We also get to paint something in the game. I'm pretty sure people are gonna be really civil with this feature. And I'm pretty sure this face that's being painted right now is an Undertale reference. And now that I think about it, the paintball card might be what you use to paint stuff. So it's probably like the dynamite where you use it in battle and you can also use it outside. We also see this guy using a thunderbolt item, which that already exists. I don't really know what the purpose of this scene really serves. But right after, we see Taff from Forsaken coming to the rescue and doing a really similar attack, and holy shit, everyone got blown up. Wow.
Is it Telemon or is it Taft then?
I'm kidding. I know that's not Taff from Forsaken. Don't head over to
Okay, thank God.
the comments just yet, but I do genuinely have to talk about Telemon being here. I wonder how the game is gonna handle this, because in real life Telemon is Shadletsky's alt account. So in this game, I'm not sure if Telemon is gonna be Shadletsky or if they're completely different characters, or maybe they're related to each other or something. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see. So that's pretty much it with the trailer. There's also a really cool looking logo. I wonder if that's permanent. And the moment we've been waiting for, are they gonna give release date info at the end of this trailer? After nearly 6 or 7 months of waiting since Demo 4, they might finally give us a release date, or at least a vague time window of when they could release. It's coming very soon, it says. Well, how soon? I don't know. We got less than 10 days until the year is over, and almost everyone has said that Demo 5 will happen this year. Of course, no rush to the devs, but geez, it's crazy that we've only had one update this year. I do know that each update does get better.
It's a Bee Swarm player. I have had no new content. I think since 2023, or was it like early 2024? Be grateful for what you have, chat. Oh, and tell me if y'all want me to release a Bee Swarm video.
And better, they get bigger as well, but that also means that they take longer and longer each time, and that's not really a pattern that I want to see. Nor do I want to see a burnout from the devs trying too hard to one-up themselves after each update, but that's just my opinion. Let me know if you agree. But that's pretty much it. Let me know if there's anything that I did not notice while looking at this trailer. I really tried examining every scene frame by frame. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe for more Block Tales videos. That's
Okay, so yeah, that was it for today. I've been though most of you probably didn't, and goodbye.